9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and part 3 of the SKYSTARS X140 build. Today we are going to do a test flight on the X140, and I've got the props installed since the last time. I've got the yellow props installed in the front, and I got the blue props installed in the back. Remember, we got a full set of blue ones and a full set of yellow ones as well. So we are just about ready to go. I'm going to take the camera lens off as well. And we got some battery choices here today. We got some 3S batteries. We got a 550 GMB. We also have an Infinity 850. These are 3S batteries. And we have some 4S batteries as well. We got a 550 ZOP power. That's good for about 2 minutes of flight time. And we got a Tattoo 650 and a Tattoo 850 as well. So we're going to test those out and see how they provide flight times and stuff and power to the quadcopter. So we're going to start off with the 3S line of sight first. So let's go ahead and check that out. I've also installed the battery strap that came with the kit, and what I did, I put a little foam pad, just hot glued it onto the bottom plate, so helps to protect the battery from those screws. So let's go ahead. Alright, let's go ahead and test this baby out. I got a 3S 550 for the first maiden flight, so let's go ahead and check it out. Arming it. Now we do have the angle mode, horizon mode, and acro mode as well. So let's go ahead and check it out in angle mode first. Okay, looking pretty good. LED lights are bright. Oh, she is smooth. Oh yeah, and you can tell the orientation because of the yellow props in the front and the blue props in the back. Or are they green? Not bad. Yeah, very smooth. Let's check out the punch. Okay, that is the 3S punch. One more punch. No problems so far. Looking pretty decent. You know, you can get one of these guys if you're starting off with micro brushless quadcopters and starting to do some FPV, and you are just starting to learn how to do acro. You know, you can fly these things in angle mode and horizon mode to get used to using goggles and flying around, and these guys are just awesome when it comes to the amount of power. I know you guys with the ready to fly quadcopters are used to long flight times. You know, you guys think that 6 minutes is too short. Well, these guys only provide about 3 minutes to 4 minutes of flight time, but you know, it's a lot more better flying these guys. It's a lot more quality flight with these guys here. All right, not bad. I'm not going to do any acro.
20 seconds.
That is our maiden flight, so I'm going to go ahead and bring it down. It is doing fantastic, so let's go ahead and land it, and let's see if it can handle the 4S.
7.
There we go.
6.
All right, our second line of sight flight with the SKYSTARS X140. I got a 4S battery installed in it, and it is the 550 milliamp, the equivalent size to the 3S. So let's go ahead and check it out. Still running the same PIDs. Yeah, I feel a little bit more power. Yeah, a lot more power on your fingertips. And this battery only gives us about a 2-minute flight time. So let's go ahead and do a punch out. Not bad. One more punch out. Nice. It kind of made an S as it was going up. So let me try that one more time. Yep, just kind of turned slightly, not a straight going up punch out. Oh man, but it's got enough power, eh? Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, very nice color for orientation on the props. Nice. And I don't hear too much oscillations going on either, even with the 4S. Usually the P's and the D's can be lowered a little bit with increasing of the battery power. So it's doing fine. Maybe I'll lower it down about 5 points each or so, and that should be fine. Oh wow, okay, we've been flying for 2 minutes and this battery only provides about a 2-minute flight time. So let's go ahead and land it. Just wanted to test it out. So these are our maiden flights with the 3S and now with the 4S. So let's bring it down for a landing. There we go, nice. All right, here we go with our first FPV flight with the SKYSTARS X140. I got a 3-cell 850 milliamp infinity battery on it, and let's go and check it out. Starting off in air mode. Woohoo! Feel a little bit heavy. First off, let's check it out. We got some great video. Very nice. Nice camera. Very equivalent to the RunCam Micro Swift. And the field of view is nice. The color is nice. And just the overall video quality is just awesome. Yep. Smooth flyer too. Very nice. Oh yeah, this is a nice flyer, guys. Pretty decent. There's a little bit of oscillations there with Beta Flight default. Not bad.
1 minute.
Okay, we've been flying for 2 minutes. Nice. Not bad at all. Now, I've flown the Fury BX140, which is very equivalent to this one, almost identical. Now, with that gem fan flash,
20 seconds.
it gave it a lot more smoother flight. But I'm just testing this one out with the provided props, the 4-bladed props.
10,
It doesn't really have the high end.
7,
It doesn't quite have the low end either. It kind of only has the mid end.
2, 1.
Okay, we've been flying for 3 minutes with the 850 and I still have good battery power. So very nice. This thing is great. Lots of flight time. Now remember, you can fly this thing in angle mode and in horizon mode with the flick of a switch if you set it up in modes like how I did. So I'm going to flick it into angle mode, and this is angle mode, guys. So don't be afraid to get one of these guys and a hobby grade transmitter to start doing some FPV, because this is just like flying ready to fly quadcopters. Check that out. Very smooth in angle mode. And it's a great way to start doing FPV. And once you get used to this thing, look at that, I still got battery life. once you get used to it, flick it over to horizon. There, I'm in horizon. It's kind of like angle mode with a little bit of acro mode mixed in. So I can do flips. Check it out. I can still do flips. So you can get a kind of a taste of acro mode in horizon. But it's still self-level, so you're not in trouble. And you know, you got that switch. If you are in trouble, just flick it to angle mode and you got complete stabilization. Look at that. And once you are ready up in the air, flick it over to acro and just kind of practice. Don't go pushing the sticks too far. Just kind of take it easy on the sticks and just get used to the feel that you have to self-level yourself. So whatever you push, you got to pull back the opposite way and put it back to the middle if you want to stabilize yourself. So just got to get used to flying it. And when you want to land, landing in acro mode is pretty difficult. So with the flick of a switch, you are able to flick it, and now I'm in angle mode. So landing in angle mode is a lot easier. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it in. We've been flying for 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes. Wow! This thing's got tons of flight time. Very nice. Because of the props too. It's only a 30-degree angle too. So, alright. So we're going to land it right here. And you don't even have to turn off the motors and just lower the throttle because I turned on motor stop. Now, if I didn't turn on the motor stop, I would have to flick it to turn off the motors. All right, so that's our first FPV flight with the SKYSTARS X140 build with a 3S 850 milliamp battery. Very, very nice. All right, here we go with our second FPV flight. We got a 4S battery, 650 milliamp Cat 2. So let's go and check it out. I've also lowered the PIDs, the P's and the D's by 10 points respectively. So let's go and check it out. I can feel the power right off the bat. A lot more power on your fingertips with the 4S for sure. But very smooth. Not bad with the lowered P's and the D's by 10 points. It is running very smooth. There's a little bit of prop wash. Not bad at all.
2 minutes.
Woo-hoo-hoo. And we got the XM receiver, so we shouldn't have a problem with distance like the D8 receivers. Nice. This thing is going to be a great flyer. Yeah, if you change your props over to the gem fans, it gives you a lot more smoother flight with a little bit more punch on the low end as on the high end too. So these props here are pretty decent, pretty smooth, but not as grippy. But it provides you a long, lengthy flight time because they're only 30-degree tilted and forward-bladed as well. There, wow. We've been flying for over 2 minutes and it is still going good.
Seconds.
There's some prop wash. so it needs to be tuned out just a little bit.
9, 8, 7,
All in all,
5, 4,
just out of the box.
3,
Not really out of the box, you have to put it
1.
together, but
Timer when left.
with everything stock, it is very, very nice. Okay, so we are just about 3 minutes and the voltage is slowly starting to go down. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it in. Now, as you recall, you can always flick this over to angle mode or stability mode and check it out, man. You're flying a micro FPV racer in stability mode. So get going, guys. Get yourself one of these guys. Get yourself a nice transmitter like this Taranis QX7. Very, very nice high grade transmitter for the money, only about $100. And you just buy BNF models, save on the transmitter, so you are not stuck with all these transmitter by buying these ready to fly models. You got too many transmitter after that, don't know what to do with it. Once the quadcopter breaks down, you are left with the transmitter. So get yourself one of these nice transmitters that you want to keep for a while. And let's go ahead and bring it in for a landing. So very easy to land in stability mode. Okay, just land it very gently right here and shut off the motor. All right, our second flight with the SKYSTARS X140 with the 4S Tattoo 650 milliamp battery. Very, very nice. All right, we're going to do one more flight here. We got another battery installed. This time it's the 850 milliamp 4S Tattoo battery. I still have the parameters and the PIDs just the same as before, 10 points below the default PIDs from Beta Flight. So let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, it doesn't feel any more different than the 650. Feels very powerful. Oh yeah. Power on your fingertips. Nice, nice. Very nice. I think this battery is going to provide a lot more lengthier flights because it's still at 15.5. Wow. And this XM receiver, guys, is awesome. You can pretty much go a couple hundred meters and no problem. Maybe more.
1 minute.
So like I was saying, when you get one of these quadcopters, acro flyers, you don't have to fly it in acro. You can fly it in angle mode, stability mode, and check it out. You are still able to enjoy the power that these guys provide.
30
Just
seconds.
cruise around in angle mode, just like flying your ready to fly quadcopters, but you got so much
20
power
seconds.
at your fingertips. It is not as agile as you would fly it in acro.
10,
You are limited
9,
to
8,
angles that you
7,
can tilt,
6,
but
5,
still very, very
4,
nice.
3,
And remember, you have
1.
horizon mode.
Timer when left.
It's almost like acro mode, and you can do flips, and it self-stabilizes. So I try to do a slow loop, and look, it self-stabilized itself. So check that out. You can't really do slow flips. because it wants to self-stabilize in horizon mode. And check it out, we've been flying for almost 3 minutes with the 850 and we still got tons of flight time. I'm gonna flick it back to acro mode and look at how much more responsive it is in acro mode. It's more smoother flying. So once you get used to flying in acro mode, you will enjoy flying a lot better. Decent, very nice. Okay, I'm gonna just cruise now. So I think that should conclude this part of the build, the flight test. It's an excellent quadcopter, guys. If you want to build your own and make your own quadcopter, I mean, everything is given. Everything is just about straightforward. The only problem with this build was you have to provide your own battery connector cable and your battery connector. And in this case, I used the XT30. So that wasn't a big problem, but they should have provided you with that. And get yourself a nice transmitter, get yourself a nice receiver. XMs are really good. The FrSky XMs are really, really good. They're only about 10 bucks. Sometimes they go on sale for like 8 bucks and grab a whole bunch of them, like I did. So very, very nice flyer and a very, very nice build as well. Very clean, everything fit into place. And I love my Fury B X140, one of my favorite flyers, but now the price has gone up. So, you know, if you want to build your own, this one is equivalent to the sale price that the Fury B X140 was. So, very nice and very smooth. Look at that with 4S. I've been flying for almost 5 minutes. Wow. Very, very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and bring it in for a landing and call it a day. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day and we'll see you again next time. Nice.
by bit, creative imagination began to give a new art form